Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of The Gully Squad. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone's having a great Christmas and had a good Christmas Eve. Today, we're going to talk about the future. Because 2019 was an extraordinary year. A lot of things happened. We lost some greats in 2019. But I don't want to deal with what we lost, because everyone's going to do that. Everyone's going to say, we lost this person, this entertainer, this tragedy happened. And it did. We lost some memorable individuals. And going into the new year, we always reflect on what was lost and not what was gained. And I want to discuss that. I want to discuss what's to gain in the coming year. Now, it's not the new year yet, but it will be in 5 days. So I say, let me do something different. And we're going to look ahead. See, 2020 represents a lot of things. Not just a new year, but it represents the leaving of the old. God damn it, I said it. The leaving of the old. The old decade of the 2010s. We're leaving that behind. We're leaving behind things that held us down. We're leaving behind things that emotionally, financially, mentally, and spiritually, for you metaphysical and spiritual people, I'm one of you, to leave that behind and come in a new era of growth in those eras of your life. 2020 is a new decade. And be very thankful that you've made it. Be very thankful that you are going to see this new decade upon yourself. I'm very thankful. Oh, God damn it, I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm in good health. I have a beautiful roof over my head. People who love me. Well, I hope they love me. And I'm good. But 2020 is going to be the year of achievement. You heard that right. God damn it. It's going to be a year for achievement and black excellence as we have never seen. Now, when I say black excellence, I say that in a way of we're going to see people, movers and shakers, do tremendous things in our community. We're going to see people not just make money, because we have millionaires and people who are making tons of money now, athletes, football players, entertainers. But what we're going to see in the 2020, and this goddamn prediction, because we're going to put that in the universe, we're going to see individuals take their wealth and expand it in ways that we haven't seen since the 60s and the 50s. We're going to see Black Wall Street rise again. God damn it, I said it. We're going to see communities unify once again. Damn it, you heard correctly. We are going to see individuals step up and claim certain aspects of wealth building that's going to enrich the black community. God damn it, I said it. They're going to start digging deep in their pockets and unifying in ways we haven't seen in ages in the 2020s. We're going to see distress politically. We're going to see a little anarchy going on. Oh, I said that shit too. In regarding healthcare, immigration, We're going to see some type of disparaging things. Economy slowing down. But in that slowing down, black people are going to excel. You heard correctly. See, black people, and I love my people. Black people, when we're put in a tough position, tough situations, we excel. We're like diamonds. Well, of course we start as coal, but we get molded and we become like shining stars. And I see that happening. I see that happening in America. I see us waking up way more than we are now. I see us opening our vision globally with our fellow black people across the continents. I see commerce happening that hasn't been done before. Not that commerce has not happened with Africans and black Americans and native blacks around the diaspora. Oh, history has told us we have done that many times. Pre-Christopher Columbus. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in a way that has not been done because of technology is going to permit it. I see us getting abundantly wealthy in trying times in the black community in the 2020s. I also feel that the days of cooning, oh goddamn, you're gonna get this heat this year, this coming year. The coons and the bedwenches, your stock is gonna go down. It's gonna plummet in the 2020s. See, because in the decade prior, it was actually profitable to be a sellout. We've seen it. We've observed it. God damn it, they were getting TV shows left and right. Oh, you're a new coon? Okay, boom, give him a TV show. You're a new coon? Oh, give him a new radio station. Oh, you're a new coon? Oh, give her give her a good speaking location so everyone can see. Oh, you're a bedwench? Oh, movie deal. But that's about to come to an end because we're waking up. Or better yet, we've awoken. And that is not going to be tolerated in the 2020s. There's going to be a cohesiveness that is going to be forced upon black people. And I say forced because trying times are coming. But there's going to be a cohesiveness that's going to be mended through those trying times in the 2020s. And those who are not on that consciousness. Oh, did I say that word? Yes, I did. No, this ain't Hotep shit. But those who are not on that consciousness of lifting black people as a whole, you're going to be targeted. You're going to be looked at as a pariah. You're going to be singled out and say, wait a minute, this person doesn't give two goddamn shits about black people. And it's looking to sell out any chance they get for a new, new show, new record deal, new movie spot. And the black community itself is going to isolate you in the 2020s. Oh, it ain't going to be looking good for you coons and bedwitches in this new decade. I see it. I'm a visionary. I see shit. What I also see is that we're going to not just do well in the public sector, but in the private sector. We're going to achieve what we need to achieve. Now, I just recently saw a video of Dr. Claude Anderson on the Breakfast Club. I've been following Dr. Claude Anderson for years, and I've got all his books, Powernomics, Dirty Little Secrets. I got all these books. And I was happy to see the elder, I think he's 85, 86, something like that. He's an old brother, tell the people on the Breakfast Club that, this is dire times. And in dire times, you have to take drastic measures. But I believe Black America is up for the challenge. Why? Because we always have been. Black people have always been able to make something out of nothing. I'm going to say that shit again. Black people have always been able to make something out of nothing. And in the 2020s, we're going to build a new foundation. We're going to build a new cohesiveness. Now, of course, not everyone's going to reach the mountaintop like the great Dr. Martin Luther King said. But as a whole, as a group, we're going to do well. We're going to look at the surroundings, and we're going to look at this new decade, and we're going to make the best of it. The single mother who was planning to go to school and open her new business and she's going to achieve that. The young black man who said that, I have a dream to, open up that new business, and, I don't have any too much support. He's going to do it, and he's going to achieve it. And in this new decade, we are going to excel because you're going to do what you're planning to do. You're going to achieve it. You're going to put it in motion. And people are going to have multiple strings of income in the 2020s. I see that also. Multiple. Not just one stream, but multiple streams. And it won't make a difference who the president is. You heard correctly. We learned something with President Obama. We learned that, and this is not going to be shitty on President Obama, not at all. I give respect to actually the people who are sitting in the White House. I respect the presidency. I may not agree with the particular person who's sitting there, but I respect the presidency. We learned something about the ex-president Obama. We learned that we can't sit on our asses and expect one individual to give us anything. So it doesn't make a difference. Oh, we learned many more things, but it doesn't make a difference who the president is going to be. Because as black people collectively, we're going to achieve our higher greatness in this new decade. Now, that all sounds good and dandy. But I believe it. God damn it, I believe it. In 2019, we had Donald Trump. We still have Donald Trump. He just got impeached. We've had a lot of police shootings. We've had a lot of innocent men and women murdered. And unfortunately, that may never stop in a grander scheme of things. But as we grow as a community, as we grow as a people in America, we are going to put political pressure to make those things reduce in the 2020s. I see that happening also. People are like, what? We're gonna stop police violence. We're gonna stop. Oh, that's gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop completely. Hence the word stop meaning stop completely. But it's going to get reduced. Why? Because we're going to make it so. Because politically, Black America has grown up. Politically, Black America is also going to wake up. And we're going to choose candidates. And we're going to elect candidates, local candidates, that's going to make it so. You heard that shit. You're going to get this heat. You're going to get this work in the 2020s. Local judges. We're going to elect them too. We're going to sit back and look at the local judges and look at who's been constantly been nominated with just a string of people voting, because not too many people vote locally on their judges. But we're going to knock that out too. And we're starting to do that now. I mean, there was one town, I can't remember specifically the town, but one town, the whole judicial system in that little area were black women. Oh, I loved it. All black women. Prosecutor, the lawyer, everyone. Even the goddamn stenographer, she was a black woman. And we need that. We need that representation on the local level. But they also have to be not just the skin color of blackness. They have to have the mentality of a black person. Because it makes us no goddamn difference if we elect in the 2020s all black people, but they have Western views and negative stereotypes against black people. You might as well put a racist person in office. But we're going to pick those people that's going to benefit black people in America. That's what's going to happen in the 2020s. One town to the next. Tyler Perry just opened up the Tyler Perry Studios. And when he did that in 2019, it was a milestone. It was a phenomenal feat that he did. I mean, he literally, without any other corporate white money, so to speak, he funded a studio that will rival any Hollywood studio. Think about that, people. I mean, it's actually amazing what he did. And you could tell Tyler Perry is actually a genius. And when I say genius, I don't say genius because, he mathematically, he's a mathematical wizard or, astrophysics. And there's different forms of geniusness. And this was a genius feat that he did that you could tell he did it calculating. He calculated that this move was going to be made probably ages ago. And why am I bringing up Tyler Perry? It's because he's an example of what's coming in 2020 and what can be done in 2020. Now, some people say, well, he had to dress up as a skirt. I don't give a goddamn, because that man had a goal. Now, from his vision to reality of creating the Tyler Perry Studios, can you imagine what movies are going to come out of that studio? And since we are a visual people, well, humans in general, the movies that are going to come out of that studio are going to change the mind state of another generation. See, Hollywood changed people's minds visually, mentally, psychologically. So I see great things coming out of Tyler Perry Studio. And because he did that, it has shown Black America, God damn it, the sky is not the limit. We're caping for this universe. Fuck the sky. Go for the cosmos. That is where your imagination needs to go. See, America, we just say, oh, the sky's the limit. Reach for the skies. Fuck that. Don't reach for the sky. Reach for the cosmos, because it's infinite. And that's where we're going in 2020. Black America. That is where we're going. So I welcome 2020. I welcome this new decade, this new paradigm, because some of us are going to make those things come reality. And we're going to leave behind, like I said earlier, the dead weight that's been holding us back. All the dead weight. It's your time, black people. It's your time, Black America. The 2020 is upon us. The new year is upon us. On that note, I bid you peace. On that note, family, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Support the Gully Squad at patreon.com. And remember, we are one.